Kia ora everyone and welcome back to Tena DIY. We are back with another video with you, and yay, this is our first video in ages.
Like ages. Months. It's been a very long time. I think it was like 2 months ago. Probably. I'm sure.
It feels like ages because it feels like it's summer now.
Yeah.
We were in winter.
So nice day today. It's like Sunday we're filming and
it's beautiful.
Such a lovely day today. I'm so
getting a tan.
Oh yeah, she's like brown as. Oh, don't look at me. Bloody hell, but
just naturally fair. So today's video is going to be kind of like a getting to know us, and it's 10 random facts about us.
And they're really random.
Random. So I'll let Leah go first because I don't even know what mine are going to be.
Okay, so I had to write mine down on my phone because, yeah, so I didn't forget. So, Tahi, number 1, I am the eldest sibling and have 2 younger brothers who look older than me. And every time we're in public and someone goes to me, oh, so you're the oldest to my brothers, and they're like, oh, she's the oldest.
That's actually a compliment though. That's a total compliment because sometimes I get asked if I'm the oldest. Yeah.
Are you the oldest?
No, I'm the second. My sister's the eldest and then it's me.
I actually thought you were the oldest. Oh.
See, everyone thinks, like, do I have wrinkles? What is it?
No, definitely
my sister
not.
just does look young.
Yeah.
So that's a compliment that you...
Okay then, that's cool then.
Yeah.
All good.
So what's mine? My name is actually Leah, for those of you who didn't know. So I was born Leah... Should I say my middle name?
Yes.
I don't really like... I like it because it was given to me by whānau, but my name's Leah Ethel Bryant.
Oh, my nan's name was Ethel.
See, it's an older generation name.
Old.
And I think the day that I was born, it was pretty close to my kuku's cousin's tangi, whose name was Ethel. So it's in the whānau, but still, who calls their child Ethel? But for as long as I can remember, it's probably since kohanga, I've been known as Hinanui. So it's like on my driver's license and everything, it says Leah. That's like my actual name, and yeah, I just don't use it. I just always use Hinanui, and I really should get it changed.
But then it would be Leah and Leah.
I know, that'd be pretty cool.
Well, actually, in saying that, my name's actually Leah Marie.
Okay, so you're
sorry. Yeah, my name's not exactly Leah, but you know,
pretty much.
Pretty much. Yeah.
So that's my random fact. Identity crisis.
Alright, so number rua. I have had the same cell phone number since I was 15.
That's pretty impressive.
I know.
That's really impressive.
I know. Same number, haven't changed, never.
Well, at least everyone knows what your number is.
Well, exactly. All those people that had my number back when we were 5th form, you still have my number.
I went to kohanga and Kurikaupapa, which is total immersion Māori school, and I didn't go to a normal school till I was about 13, and then I went to mainstream school.
Oh my gosh,
that was pretty cool. Yeah.
Was that a bit of a shock?
Yeah, I cried my first day.
Oh really?
Because everyone, it was like this huge school. I went from a school of literally like 80 people to, and I knew everyone, and everyone knew each other's families, to like Mount Maunganui College. Which isn't huge, but it's kind of like Spotswood College, and I didn't know anyone, and I cried on my first day.
Fair enough, fair enough.
That's embarrassing. Yeah.
Alright, so number 2. I can't parallel park, so instead I will drive up and down the main street until I find a park that I can park into. Yeah. And I've literally up and down, so if you do see me doing the rounds, it's not because I'm trying to be all gangster and stuff.
Doing the laps and down.
It's just because I'm trying to find a park that I can park into.
Oh, my friend Jane, my cousin, my friend Jane told me like I just parallel park, I don't even care if I do like 50-point turns and I just do it. But she told me the secret that you pull your back wheels in when the car in front of you's back wheels start, and then so you start going in, and then you start straightening up when your front wheels meet their back wheels. So if you can imagine that their back wheels are here and you're turning, so you turn now and then you turn once there. It sounds complicated, but when she was in the car with me, it doesn't sound complicated, it sounds like I can't explain stuff, but when she was in the car with me and I did it. It worked perfectly, and ever since then, it's pretty much
Really?
worked. Really, it's just practice. My number 3 is that I have injured myself once in my life, and it's gross, but I've dislocated my knee, and it's random because I did it in front of the whole school. Like, we were doing athletic sprints in 3rd form, and all the classes around the field all watched as the ambulance came through, and like all the chicks surrounding me, like all the Māori girls were like, bro, take some of the drugs, because they were like, do you want, because it was so painful, way more painful than birth.
Really?
Yeah, way more painful than birth. And they were telling me to put the mask on, and I was like, no, I don't want the mask. And they were like, free drugs, bro, have some free drugs. But I was like, no, I don't want it. And then like for 3 months afterwards at school, I had crutches, or maybe 2 months, and everyone called me cuck-a-leg. Even though it wasn't my fault, like, I didn't ask to dislocate my knee. And then I remember going to like the school dance because I didn't want to miss out, so I just like stood there
with your crutch.
With my crutches, just like and someone stole my crutches at the dance. It was really embarrassing. But yeah, that's my random one. And ever since then, I just can't watch anything like ridiculousness, anything that has injuries. It just makes me like, I can't watch it. I can't stomach it. It's gross.
Oh gosh, that sounds like a bit of an ordeal. Alright, next up, number 5. I have never ever dyed my hair. Natural.
It's like black, eh?
I know, and
I mean, it's real dark brown.
I've had the same hair colour, since I was born. I mean, I've done the whole, you know, those brush through dyes when you're at primary school and, you know, whatnot.
Nah, but that's not like permanent hair dye.
Yeah, that doesn't, I don't really count that. So, really, I've never dyed my hair. And I don't know if I will. I'm not sure. We'll see. But for now...
You've got a nice hair colour.
Yeah.
I do. That's like, I've never met anyone like that. Sorry, I keep drinking, but I'm so thirsty because it's so hot outside, so just don't mind us as
we're keeping hydrated.
My number 4 is that I actually studied classical singing when I was a teenager. So when I was about 12, I started doing classical music.
Oh my gosh.
So I trained for about 3 years, and I used to do like performances and stuff like that, because I'd always sung throughout my childhood. Like, I did talent quests. My sister was my choreographer and my mum was my outfit maker.
Wow, cool.
And I used to do talent quests, and I still sing now, as you know, I'm in a band. And yeah, I really think, like, if anyone has kids and they want to get into singing, definitely try classical singing, because it teaches you heaps of skills that help you be a better singer overall.
I mean, your voice is amazing, so...
Oh, thanks. It's really loud, so if you want to learn how to project your voice to opera, because they don't use microphones.
Oh, okay. So that's why you
learn how to use your voice.
Wow.
Yeah, it's good. Cool. So it was. I got teased at the time really bad because I would like sing songs in assembly in German about trouts, and it was not like the coolest thing. Like, it's not like, whoa, she's a mean ass touch player, but served me well later on in life.
Cool. Alright, number 5. I once gave my number to Chris Brown in October 2008. He was singing Water War to me.
You gave him your number. Were you like prepped and ready?
No, this is the story actually. He came down at his concert singing Water Wall.
They keep coming from wall to wall.
And then after that, he goes, is there any single ladies out there? And back then I was single. So I said, yes, me.
Oh my God.
And then he goes, I want your number. And I gave my number to him.
Did he like take it?
It's the same number as when I was 15. So,
oh my gosh, so he could call you.
He's, you know, I'm not going to change it purely for that reason. Because he can text me one day or call me. He'll probably call me. I mean,
you'd be like, yeah, shall we? Did he literally like take your number, like grab it, or did you throw it up on the?
No, I said it out of my voice.
Oh!
The whole crowd.
021!
027! Blah, blah, blah. As you guys know, that was just a funny random, so that actually never happened, but I wish.
And then he's like, I hear you, 027.
I like you. I'll give you a count. Once I'm out of rehab. For anger management.
Yeah, that's pretty sad, eh? Number 5 is that I went to 2 different universities when I left school.
Oh.
So my first year I went to Auckland University and I liked it, but I didn't really know anyone and it was a bit lonely. I had like 2 friends.
Are you still friends with them?
Yeah, one of them was my best friends.
Oh, no,
anyway.
Sorry.
Okay. Yeah. And then in my second year I went to Waikato Uni and I loved it and I met so many cool people, stayed in the halls, but then I came back to Taranaki because I was lonely. Again, for my mum.
We all end up back here, don't we?
Yeah, we all end up back here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, number 9. And this is another hair one. I wanted to be a hairdresser when I was younger. But that didn't work out because I went to this careers day for primary school and all I had to do was clean up hair. And I know that's what you have to do at the start. But I was like, I don't know if I can do that for a whole year. So I didn't. And now I'm a radio announcer if you guys don't already know. So instead I ended up going to New Zealand Radio Training School in Wellington.
That's cool.
And yeah, did my study down there.
Cool. I didn't get my driver's license till I was 21.
Oh my gosh. Did you know that I was the same?
Oh!
I got my learners when I was 18 and then I got my restricted when I was 20.
Well, you beat me.
No! I was 21. Yeah, I was 21. Yep.
My dad literally like just brought me a car and was like, you need to learn how to drive already. I was like, okay. So yeah, it forced me to drive. I would scab lifts.
Oh yeah, same. And it used to be so dumb, like at high school when I played heaps of sport and stuff and I'd always have to get a ride home. And because I worked, I had to give pretty much my whole pay to them for petrol money. So that was really dumb. Number 5.
We're teaching you Māori numbers.
Yeah. I worked at a dairy when I was a teen, and when no one was looking, I used to eat the dollar mixtures and the 50-cent mixtures. Like, I'd be out back making them, and then I'd just be like,
one for me, one for you.
I literally did do that. One day I remember I was so hungry for lollies for some reason, and I just was like, 50 cents, dollar mixture. And no one saw me. So I literally ate like $5 worth of lollies. Went into my mouth. Hopefully my old boss don't watch this. Nah, they can't do nothing.
Yeah, what do you think?
Nah.
Shame. My job was I worked in a deli.
Oh.
Yeah, so that was my first job.
In a supermarket?
Yeah, in New World in Mount Maunganui. I worked in the deli department and it was so funny. This is funny. This Indian guy came up one day and he's like, oh, deli! He must have been like straight fresh off the boat. Oh, deli! And I was like, do you want some ham or whatever? And he's like, I'm from Delhi! I am from Delhi! You're from Delhi! Oh, it was so funny. I was like, what the hell? And then I went home and I told my mum and they're like, Delhi's a place in India. I was like, ah!
Oh my gosh, funny.
It was so funny. Yeah. I liked working in the deli.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool. I met some cool people.
Actually, you're not the only person that I've heard that has worked in a deli. They've all, like, there's a few people I know who have, and they've said it's been cool.
It's like a little clique, like we were the deli clique. Yeah, I met some cool people.
Oh,
I used to eat like the ham and potatoes.
Oh yeah, yeah.
In the chili. Shame, shame.
Oh, are we? I think we all did it. Eh?
I don't know.
All right, number 1.
Almost there.
I have always wanted to own my own cafe and run it.
Real?
And I still want to. Hopefully,
oh my gosh,
one
that'd
day.
be cool.
Yeah.
I'll work for you.
Yeah.
I'll make coffees.
Yeah. Yeah. Me and my cousin always wanted to, and she's like a way better barista than me. So she can be the main barista, and I'll just be the one on the side eating the food. Nah.
We need like a really like healthy cafe here. Not that these ones don't have healthy options, but you know, just purely health food. That would be cool.
Yeah. That would be cool.
Number one is that I can't tell you it because I've run out of random facts about myself.
What's one thing that you always eat like every week?
Eggs. I've already put it like they had the FB status thing that eggs are literally my favourite food in the whole world, and me and my friend Taryn once were like, oh, we love eggs so much, and she's like, I love eggs. So I was like, we should just eat eggs and see what happens, and we got to, all we ate was eggs for like 4 days. So I got to like day 3 and I was like, I can't do it anymore. Like we thought we loved eggs so much, but then just eating eggs isn't good. But I still love eggs.
After trying to eat.
That's
it's
all
like
I
an
ate.
egg challenge.
What was the egg diet?
It's the egg diet challenge. I don't think I could do that.
It was pretty good.
I could only have it in the morning, like a poached one, and then in the lunchtime I'd have to have it boiled.
Yeah.
And then at dinner,
scrambled.
Scrambled.
Hey, it's so nice just thinking about it.
Oh, cracker. Ewa. I am obsessed with makeup and owls.
Owls.
Love owls. I've got so many necklaces of owls. I've got earrings. I've got candles, ornaments, towel rail thing. You know, the paper towel.
Yeah.
I've got those cooler things, like the stands to put hot food on them. I've got utensil holders that are owls.
Gosh,
I'm just
why do you
obsessed
love owls?
with owls. I don't know. I remember I got this one owl when I was like at high school, and then since then I've just always collected them. But they've always broken because I get the cheap, you know, diva necklaces. But yeah, I don't know if you guys would have noticed, but I am obsessed with makeup as well. Like,
she is. I think
pretty
a little bit
obsessed.
more obsessed with makeup than me, maybe. She's
Probably.
always online shopping.
Always. I haven't this month.
That's good.
But not for makeup, but for online shopping, yeah.
Progress. When I was young, I was obsessed with wrestling. That's
oh my
really
gosh,
random.
really?
Yeah, I was.
Oh, I hate wrestling.
My cousin like got me into it, and I had the biggest crush on this wrestler called Rey Mysterio Jr., and he's still a wrestler now. And now I watch wrestling again now because there's a really cool TV show on called Total Divas, and they're like the girl wrestlers. I would like wake up, like set my alarm when I was like 13, wake up at 1:30 in the morning to watch like the Royal Rumble or whatever the thing that they would have on, and I'd watch it, and I'd like write down on my little book, I'd be like Rey Mysterio versus da 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 da, and I'd write down the fights and I'd put it on the video so I knew what videos had what.
Oh my god!
And when me and my friend Ella, when we found out Rey Mysterio, because we were obsessed with him, and if she's watching this she'd be like, yeah, you were, found out that he was married, I cried at school, at high school. I was like, no, I'm gonna marry her.
Oh gosh, funny.
So that's random.
Do you know I wouldn't put two for the wrestler type?
I don't know. I think it was just the cute guys. There were some cute guys.
Oh, buddy.
I don't know. Loser.
Tico.
Yay!
Lucky last. I used to live in a fire station.
Whoa, no one can beat that, Leah.
I
That's
know.
the most random thing ever.
True fact, when I lived in Te Hawara, when I first moved out of home, I moved into the Hawara fire station, and the reason why I did is because I couldn't drive and I worked at Macca's, and Macca's was just across the road.
Yeah.
My auntie and her partner were in the fire brigade, so they got me the room, and it was only $40 for the rent. It was so cheap.
Oh my gosh. So what is in the fire station?
So they had the fire station like separate from like the rooms that, you know, how men used to live on site like back in the days.
Yeah.
Yeah, I lived in one of those little rooms.
Did anyone else live there?
Yes, there was like a whole lot of guys.
Yeah!
So I had just moved out of home and I was freaking out because I was
my
like,
gosh.
oh my gosh, I'm going to be living with a whole lot of guys. But
Hot firefighters.
oh, okay. If you want to say that.
Oh, Te Hawara firefighters.
And, you know, older. Like 40 years old.
It's okay.
No, I was 18.
No.
I had just come out of school. And yeah, it was really cool, and I met some cool guys that used to live there. I would say the only downfall though was when the fire alarm would go off.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
that would be horrible.
It was really loud. And the guy that was living next to me, he was in the brigade, so I'd always hear him get up for the alarms. So yeah, that was about it. But apart from that, saving the money, only living like 3 meters away from work, it was cool. Cool. I lived there for like a year and a half.
Oh my gosh. So you just had a room?
Yeah, just a room.
That's so cool.
But yeah, it was cool.
It'd be like living in a hostel.
It was a bit like that.
Or
yeah.
hostel, as Tash says.
Hostel.
She's Australian.
Oh yeah.
She's like in the hostel.
Is that what they say in Aussie? Yeah. Hostel. There's a few weird words that they say, eh?
The hostel. Oh, so funny. In the hostel. I sat, what did I sit? 5th form Māori when I was form 2, I think.
Was it?
5th form Māori, NCA, whatever that is now.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5th form certificate. I sat that when I was either form 1 or form 2. At
Is that
paper.
Yeah.
When I was about 11.
Yeah, as I say.
Yeah.
Year 10.
Yeah, I was 11.
Year 6 and 7.
Yeah, and intermediate.
You sat the 5th form Māori
Yeah.
certificate.
Yeah, most kids,
Oh my gosh.
most kids who go to kura would sit because you know you're fluent and you're able to write
Yeah.
fluently in Māori, so it is kind of quite easy. So yeah, I sat that when I was form 1 or form 2. I was 11. I can't remember what form I was in.
So literally you were 11, but it was meant to be for a 15-year-old.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
most people in our class did it, and I think heaps of kids that could have done it now. So that was cool because then when I got to 5th form, I set all my subjects. So I've got like 7 subjects in school C because I set 5 and then I had to repeat maths. So I did that next year. So I did 5, repeat maths, and I got school C when I was young. Yeah. So I was awesome at Māori.
Brainy.
Not so good at maths.
I wasn't so good at maths either. I was in the cabbage. No, not cabbage.
I was in the repeat
Spud
class.
It was Spud class, we used to call it. And it was literally easy stuff that we used to do at primary school. I don't know why I was in that class, but the class up was a little bit too hard for me. So I just used to go and talk, really.
Why do they make you do maths? Like,
do we really need it? No, because...
Calculators.
Yeah, and like, I've worked in dairies and I've worked in McDonald's, and you don't need to give the change, like work it out yourself. You just have your change.
You don't need to do Pythagoras theorem. Whatever they call it.
Stats or whatever.
Yeah.
So that is our top 10 random facts about us house. We thought that we would film something like this so you guys got to know us, because we know that all the videos beforehand have been on something, or you know, reviewing something or a challenge.
Yeah.
So we thought we would do this, and we're going to film another video after this. What is it going to be?
Cinnamon challenge.
Cinnamon challenge.
Cinnamon challenge.
And I've heard that this challenge is not good. It's not good.
I'm scared now.
I'm scared.
I've seen the
But
ice in the salt one is worse. That's like supposed to sting. Like shit.
That looks scary. But anyway.
We won't do that one.
Yeah. So if you're new to our channel, remember to subscribe down below. Is it down there usually?
Yeah. No, I think. Hope you're enjoying the warmer weather. Stay hydrated.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Alright.
Peace out.
Bye.